covering Southeast Georgia and the Lowcountry. This is WJCL 22 Morning News. See us now.
Good morning, everyone. It is right now 8 o'clock on your Saturday morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on WJCL 22 News. I'm Emma Hamilton. We're going to get things started with our meteorologist, Melissa Hall, to kick off your Saturday with that certified most accurate forecast. Melissa, we never like when we see that little bit of green behind you there. So what do you got for us?
No, and unfortunately, Emma, that green, it's going to keep coming throughout the day. We're going to have a chance for some light rain. But the good news, only light rain. If you do see rain, most of us are just going to have those clouds outside. And you see the cloud coverage here in our area. We do have some little drizzle activity in the southwest part. Now, the southern part of the area, that's where we're going to have the best chance of seeing some rain because that's closer to that area low pressure bringing these clouds. And look at the skies outside from Harbortown. Now, like I said, rain is not going to be something that should keep you inside today. If you have rain coming in on you, it's just going to be a very trace amounts. It's that wind and these skies that you're going to notice today. So if you're going to get out and about and do some shopping, maybe give back to your neighbors and hit some of those local stores, go ahead, get the long sleeves. We're only going to climb to the low 60s. Those clouds try to break apart overnight tonight, though, Emma. So the rain chances only today. After this, though, we're going to switch gears and see skies not only clearing, but things getting really cold. Overnight lows could get frosty again. I'll show you that here in a few minutes.
Melissa, thank you so much. After hearing from Chatham County Republicans earlier in the week, Democrats are now responding to potential changes to voting legislation, saying these bills are a direct response to the 2020 election. Our Stephen Moody reports.
If it's not broke, don't fix it. And there's no reason to fix something that's not broke.
Savannah Mayor Van Johnson is referring to House Bill 531 and Senate Bill 241. Both bills would change absentee ballot voting and the use of ballot boxes. Many call this legislation an example of racist voter suppression. Wednesday, the Chatham County Republican Party told WJCL 22 News that changes are needed.
If you're going to go the absentee ballot route, you should have to do the same thing as anybody else that votes in person, and you have to prove who you are, that you are a citizen of the state of Georgia for that ballot to be cast and counted in our election.
The Chatham County Democratic Committee also responded.
If you've shown in 3 times there was no evidence of wrongdoing, why put this out here? The reason why you're doing it is because you're tripping up people.
The fact of the matter is we know this worked. And so we know if it's taken away, we know it has a dramatic effect on how these elections turn out.
Other issues at hand for Democrats, another change to how voters would be treated once they're in line.
We can't even give these people water and food when they're in line waiting for voting. And that's something that was in law. Why put stuff like that in the law? It makes no sense.
The Democratic Party is encouraging residents to contact their senators over these bills. They say the main focus now shifts to 2022. Stealing packages off porches could soon land you behind bars in Georgia, as some members of the House say this kind of crime justifies jail time. On Wednesday, the Georgia House of Representatives passed House Bill 94. The bill would make stealing a package off someone's porch or doorstep a felony. If convicted, the punishment would be 1 to 5 years in prison. While some people we talked to support the bill, others say it's too extreme.
You know, you spent your good money for something and somebody comes and swipes it off the porch. Yeah, they should be punished for sure.
Obviously, no one should be going around stealing things, but I just feel like everyone gets down on their luck at some point in their life and have maybe done something they regret and shouldn't have to be punished for, something that's on their record indefinitely.
The bill's sponsor says it's needed because prosecutors are reluctant to bring charges in package theft cases that are oftentimes misdemeanors. Other lawmakers, like Representative Josh McClellan, say the bill isn't in line with the state's reform efforts. House Bill 94 is now heading to the Senate for more debate. Turning now to our coronavirus coverage, starting with some promising news this morning. Federal data shows the pace of COVID-19 vaccine administration in the United States continues to improve each day, putting us closer and closer to herd immunity. That's the point at which enough people are protected against a disease that it cannot spread. According to an analysis of federal data, the U.S. could reach herd immunity by this summer. Although there are encouraging signs in the battle against the coronavirus pandemic, experts caution that it's too soon to drop our guard. Despite the warning, several states are easing restrictions. ABC's Ty Hernandez has more.
This morning, concerns about the spread of the coronavirus as states continue to reopen and vaccinations increase. This popular spring break spot in Fort Lauderdale banning out-of-state spring breakers under 23 through the end of March. As you can see, the lines wrapped around the block. Arizona, like Florida, among 16 states without a statewide mask mandate, joining Texas in allowing businesses to reopen at 100% capacity.
Y'all are ready for spring break?
We are ready for spring break, yeah, for everybody to come in and shop.
Meantime, starting April 1st, if cases are low enough, California will allow theme parks to reopen at 15% capacity and outdoor sport arenas at 20% capacity. A CDC report shows mask mandates were associated with a drop in COVID cases and deaths about 20 days later. The findings also linked restaurants with on-site dining to an increase in infections 6 weeks later and an increase in deaths 2 months later.
I know the idea of relaxing mask wearing and getting back to everyday activities is appealing, but we're not there yet. We have seen this movie before. When prevention measures like mask mandates are rolled back, cases go up.
This as the White House continues to push for its $1.9 trillion COVID rescue plan for small businesses, including $1,400 checks for Americans making up to $75,000 a year and smaller checks for those making $80,000. Ty Hernandez, ABC News, New York.
South Carolina is one of those few states rolling back on its COVID restrictions. Yesterday, Governor Henry McMaster announced state employees will go back to the workplace on a full-time basis. The governor says he's no longer mandating face coverings in state government buildings. Now, this executive order also allows you to skip the mask in restaurants. But just to be clear, every restaurant has its own policies. This is only for state enforcement. Well, here's a look at the number of coronavirus cases in the Palmetto State this morning. South Carolina added more than 1,000 new cases yesterday. Taking a look at this graph, you can see the daily case numbers have been below 1,000 6 of the last 10 days. And in Georgia, yesterday alone, more than 1,400 people tested positive for the virus. Also looking at this graph, over the last 6 days straight, the daily numbers have been below 2,000. Right now, a family of 3 is without a home this morning following a house fire in Hinesville. It happened yesterday afternoon on Seminole Drive. The Hinesville Fire Department says when they arrived, firefighters found heavy flames coming from the back of the house and smoke coming from the attic. Thankfully, everyone was able to make it out safely and no injuries were reported.
The loss on this house right now is under investigation. Everything's under review right now. So estimated right now about 20 or 30% loss.
The family is currently being assisted by the Red Cross. One person is in jail this morning after a domestic dispute led to gunshots. It happened yesterday at a home on Wolf Street. Savannah police officers were on scene for hours investigating exactly what happened. Officers say no one was hurt. The time right now is 8:08 on your Saturday morning, and straight ahead, as tension grows between the U.S. and Iran, more troops are expected to be sent to the Middle East. Melissa.
We've got a lot of clouds on the radar, and we're going to talk about the rain chances that go along with it. But first, let's take a live look outside. There's those overcast skies that I was just talking about as you see them in this shot from downtown Savannah. They've at least kept the temperatures mild as we start the day. Most of us in the 50s, and it feels like the low 50s, even though we got a breeze out of the northeast. We'll talk about what you can expect in that certified most accurate forecast right after this break. Get it anytime, though, with that WJCL 22 News app.